and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome here today for the auction of 388 Mont Albert Road here in Mont Albert. Starting with a few introductions, we've got quite a few members of the team here today who'll be more than happy to assist you in the course of the bidding here today. We've got Jack, Lily, Winnie, Jeanette up the end. My name's Jeremy, and certainly on behalf of ourselves, our company Fletchers, and perhaps most importantly on behalf of our vendors, we do extend to you all a very warm welcome on this absolutely magnificent day. But as well as wishing you just a warm welcome, I know there's numerous parties here who would love to make this fantastic property their home. So I want to wish you good luck, encourage you, give it your very best shot, because to find something 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garaging, essentially all on its own title on a lovely corner subdivision like this, in a beautiful tree-lined avenue, a short walk from public transport, train, Hamilton Street shops. This unique combination comes along very rarely, and usually when they do come to market, they're very hotly contested. So when it gets to the business end, when you have to decide if you're going to stretch just a little bit further, I do encourage you, give it a red hot go today, because they are very special little gems, these ones. They're very few and far between, and you always have to fight for the good ones. So that's my words of encouragement. Now, before we get down to business, there's a few formalities I need to run through, which I'll keep as brief and concise as possible. First and foremost, today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules and additional conditions made available for inspection before the commencement of the auction. The vendors have a reserve price, and I'm happy to indicate where the bid is being held upon your request. The law in Victoria prohibits false bids, prohibits causing major disruptions to the auction, and prohibits attempting to stop others from bidding. And there's fines if you engage in any of these conduct. As I glance around, looks like a friendly crowd. I'm sure we're not going to have any issues. Now, the rules do permit vendor bids. In the event that I place a bid on behalf of the vendor, I'll make it known to you by use of those words, vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer may make a vendor bid. Lastly, no late bid can be accepted. Very important rule, because it's written into the legislation. Please understand there's no discretion on my part, and very simply, when I've counted it down once, twice, 3 times, and the property's knocked down to a successful bidder, that is the conclusion of the auction. No bids can be accepted after that point in time. So, very important, bid early, bid clearly. That's a quick summary of the rules. Now, we're selling it today under the terms and conditions of a contract of sale. We've made it available to numerous parties. Very straightforward. Auction conditions apply. 10% deposit, balance within 60 days. I know we've spoken to a number of parties about minor variations to those terms. If that's been agreed to, then definitely bid in confidence on that basis. But otherwise, very straightforward. The rest of the documentation is basically a collection of certificates from all of the various statutory bodies that tells you everything you need to know about this property to bid with the utmost confidence. So I'll just pause briefly at this point and ask, are there any questions at all about the documentation, the rules, anything I can clarify before we move on? Fantastic, that's always gives me lots of confidence. When there's no questions, gives me confidence, everyone's got a full understanding, everyone's comfortable so far. Well, I touched on before, ladies and gentlemen, it is a very rare opportunity to have essentially a freestanding property on its own little piece of land, lovely and compact, low maintenance, in a superb position, absolutely superb. Fantastic facilities, just a short walk away in Hamilton Street. It's not far down to the Surrey Hills Village. Box Hill with all its shopping facilities in the other direction. Easy access to Union Station in a beautiful tree-lined avenue. The home itself, very comfortable, essentially a one-owner home. It's, I'd say, done very, what do they say about cars? Little old lady owner, very low kilometres. That describes this one perfectly. It's been beautifully maintained. She's loved living here. Unfortunately, into her 90s, it doesn't suit her needs anymore. That's someone else's wonderful opportunity here today. But I can tell you, with the superb north-facing aspect, she's loved sitting in those living rooms, watching the world go by, and enjoying all the natural light and sunshine that streams in. Now, I know some of you have got ideas of modernising it, adding some value. It's got enormous potential to do that, but again, very much ready to move in and enjoy right from day one. So I think everyone here knows it's a fantastic opportunity. I don't probably need to say too much more. You've made up your own minds. I know there's quite a few of you who want it. And the one disappointment, unfortunately, there'll be a few who miss out today. I wish I had more like it. I don't at the moment. So again, give it your best shot. Who'd like to call me out a fair and reasonable starting bid for 388 Mont Albert Road here in Mont Albert? Wonderful opportunity in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to go first? No one ever wants to go first in an auction, do they? Someone want to kick me off? I'm happy to nominate a vendor bid, but much rather if you kick me off first. 1-3. I was about to suggest 1-3. Thank you for the start at 1-3. 1,300,000 now. Happy to take an advance of 20. 1-3 the bid. 20 can I say? I'll even take 10 if that makes it easier for you. 1,300,000 now. 1,300,000. Clearly bid and offered. Highest bidder, I remind you, gets first and exclusive right to negotiate. Need to put yourself on top. 1.3 the bid. 10 will put you on top. If you want to call out 20 or 50, show some authority, show some confidence, that's fine. Up bids are happily accepted, but a little 10 will put you on top at this point. $1,300,000. 1.3 now. First time at 1,300,000. Second time, 1,300,000. Don't let this slip through your fingers. Here's some discussions going on my right. 10 can we say? 1,310,000. 1,310 now. 20 can we say? 1,310. Clearly bid and offered. 1,310,000 now. First time, 1,310,000. 20 now. 30 can we say? 20 the bid. 1,320. 1,320 now. $1,320,000. 33. 1,330,000. 1,330,000 now. 30 the bid. 40 can we say? 1,330,000. 1,330,000. First time, 1,330,000.
50 here.
50 up bid. 1,350,000. 1,350,000 now. 160. 1,360,000. 1,360,000 the bid. Clearly bid and offered. You going another 20 or we going to 80?
70.
70. Back to 10s. 1,370,000. 1.38. 1,380,000 now. 1,380,000. 90. 1.4. 1.4 the bid now. 1,400,000. Clearly bid and offered at 1.4. Footprint of about 501 square metres. Lovely corner position.
420.
20 now. 1,420. 30. 1,430. 1,430,000 bid now.
Are we on the market, Jeremy?
We certainly are on the market. On the market, we're selling here today.
40.
40 now. 1,440. In case anyone didn't get that, the property's on the market to be sold. Don't wait for a half-time break. I've got clear instructions. On the market and selling. 1,440. 50. 1,450. This is the business end. This is where it counts. 1,450 now. 1,455,000.
Jeremy?
55. 60. 60 now. Started me in fives now. Stick with me if you
70.
will. 70. Even better. 75. 80. 80 now. 1,480. How about taking it straight to 1,500?
1.5.
1.5, good decision. And 510, how much? 1,510,000 on the market and selling. 1,510. 1,510.
20.
20 now. 30. 1,530. 1,530,000 the bid. 1,530 now.
35.
35. 40.
45.
45, 50. It's like watching tennis. 1,550 the bid. 1,550,000 now, selling to the highest bidder. No time to hold back now. 1,550,000.
60 here, Jeremy.
1,560.
156, right?
1,560. 1,570. 1,570,000 now. 1,570.
80.
1,580. 90. 1,590,000.
16.
1,600,000. 1,600,000 even. 1.6 the bid now. It's an old saying in real estate, never stop on an even number. 1.610. 1.610.
615.
15 now. 1.615. 1.615 the bid. 20. 20 the bid now. 1.620.
25.
25. 1.625 on the market for selling. 1.625. 1.630. 1,630,000 the bid.
35.
35. 1.635. 1.635 the bid. Give you a moment to talk. 1.635. Important decision. 650. 1.650. 1.650 the bid now. 1.650. 1.650 clearly bid and offered. First time. 1.650.
55.
55. 1.655 at the moment on the left. 1.655. 60 now. 1.660. 1.660. Playing for keeps. 1.660 the bid. First time at 1.660. Second time. 65. 1.665. 1.665. 2,000 more. 1.667. 1.670 can round me up. 680. 1.680. Even better.
Sorry, 68.
Oh, 68. We're in one. 68. 1.668. 1.668. 690. 1.690. Up bid. 1.690. 1.690 the bid now. 1.7, round me off. 1.690, clearly bid and offered.
95.
1.695. It's only a round number. 1.695, clearly bid and offered. 1.7. 1,700,000. What about a little $1,000 bid? Little $1,000 bid. One to be in. 1.7. Clearly bid and offered now. 1,700,000 a bid. We're going to sell it to the highest bidder today. Just a little one. Got to be on top. In for 1,000. Thank you for your bidding. Take a moment to think. Little $1,000 bid will put you on top. Going to sell to the highest bidder today. 1,700,000 the bid. No second chances. 1.7. First time at 1,700,000.
1,000, Jeremy.
701. 1.701. Time to be decisive now. 1.701. 1.701. What's the next number?
Another solder.
1.702. 1,702. 1.702. First time at 1702. Second time, 1,700,000.
1,000.
3. 1703.
1705.
05. 1,705,000. 1,705,000 now. Perhaps you could do a deal, move in together.
You feel the
1705.
171.
1,710,000. 1,710,000. 1,710,000 the bid. Going to sell if there's not a further bid. Be very clear on that. 1,710,000 now. 1,710,000. First time, 1,710,000. Bids on my left. Going to sell. Second time, 1,710,000. Any last minute surprises? No time for me to get Third time now. 1,710,000. Bids on my left. Little one? I can see heads nodding. 11?
1715.
1,715,000. 1,715,000 now. Can only be one winner. 1,715,000. 16. Well, like Pat, the next bid will be 20. 1,716,000. 1,716,000. First time, 1,716,000. Second time, 1,716,000. Third time now. Third call. 17. Took a while that time. 1,717,000. 18. Lucky number for some. Let's see if it holds true today. 1718. 1,718,000. I can see smiles over here. You can't kind of smile when you're coming second. 1718. Still a discussion going on. I'll give them a moment. 1718. Your bid. Going to sell. There's not a better bid. First. Second. Third time now. 1718. We're going again? We've definitely seen your best. Well, thank you for your bidding. 1718. About to establish a new owner, I think. At 1718. Are we all finished? All done. All silent. 1718. Last opportunity because we're selling. Selling. So congratulations to the new owner. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attendance today. Congratulations to the new owner. Thanks for attending. Enjoy the beautiful sunshine. On behalf of Fletchers, I wish you a terrific weekend.